online image freak. Well, welcome to the marketing department of CCP, who totally speak for the common man. So funny. There's just one sentence I want to show you. It's just such a hoot. Maybe you need to haul massive loot and don't want to invest into hauler training. Or maybe you want to complete a mining objective without changing your training path. An expert system would be the way to go, not get them all, but that's just them. It's just they don't know how to speak English properly. They're just so focused on greed. Yes, if you want it all right now, guys. It's a screensaver with a built-in chat function. You do not need to listen to these people as giving you a message that the community is all about skilling yourself. It's not. It's the a-holes in Eve that are yelling at you to, you gotta get this doctrine, you gotta get this, just skill yourself, just get injectors or this, man-at-arms, accelerator, blah, blah, blah. Just don't listen to them. Jesus Christ. I've researched the grind into getting free skill points as an alpha. Once you're maxed out 5 million points, it's kind of worth it if you're an alpha, but I'll once I've had a few months to think about it, I'll probably update that and give you my idea about how that actually pans out. But for a character who's maxed out, 50,000 skill points is pretty darn sexy, and you can do it pretty easily, fairly quickly and amazingly quickly. So I do that. And did you know that you can get Omega class skills by, like, especially for you can get accounting, all the level 3 of all the hauler ships. You can get simple ore refining processing 2, astrogeology 2 by just recycling one of your characters on your alpha account to get the producer agent, career agent's mission done. Takes about less than an hour, and you'll have 3 days of high level skills. I mean, at least that you're not used to, and it's awesome. So yeah, that kind of stuff is really good and awesome. But to think that when you're just starting out, you absolutely need to plunk down hundreds of millions of ISK on what? For how long until what happens? For how much? It's like, what? Yeah, so anyways, I'll leave you at that. But yeah, if you're new to Eve and you're reading this stuff and you're going, are these people crazy? Is the community nuts? Is this what the community wants? The trolls, yes, they'll make you believe that this is the way, and man-at-arms and accelerators and all this stuff is you gotta 30% faster and train all that stuff, blah 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 blah. And it's like, guys, just chill the hell out. There's so much in Eve, and that's why I'm doing this What to Do in Eve with comparative IS per hour per alpha and omega, is to show a reasonable person who isn't doing the meta 23/7, grinding and bragging about doing a billion IS per hour, not telling you exactly how crazy he's doing it to get that, is to give you a sense of how many things you can do in Eve that's actually quite lucrative, but not, say, the meta, right? Say low-sec gas mining. Oh, do low-sec gas mining, or high-sec comet anomalies, or do the home front such and such with the meta, blah 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, but there's so many locusts out there. It just strips the environment clean of this stuff, so you can't really enjoy it. You're running ragged just trying to search for this stuff. So that's why I'm looking for ways to improve a noob's horizon of what they can do next, or today, or tomorrow, or if they need a bit more ISK than what they're doing now that they like doing. But say Abyssal, how much more an hour would it make them, and what easy fit they could jump into as an alpha to get a little bit more ISK than they're doing what they love currently now. Or maybe, say, if you're doing something you love right now and you think, hey, maybe I'm missing out on some opportunities, and then you go, oh, it's only like a bit more or a bit less, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll try it out, knowing the average to make per hour, instead of listening to these, all the trolls for the past decade, 2 decades, running about saying, oh, this is the way, this is the meta, they gotta do this, gotta do that, you suck if you don't, nah, 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 I'm so awesome. And it's like, oh, it's just, yeah, it's just, ugh. Right? And there's so many hot takes out there. It's like nobody's got a comparative thing going on, and that's what I'm focusing on. But this is like the antithesis of what I'm trying to do, right? It's so ironic, and this is why I'm putting out the videos, because CCP is never going to get it. So let's do it ourselves, because this is what CCP is, the exact opposite of clarity and documentation and standardization in the documentation of comparative play. It's right, and they'll get bored with their activity projects, and they'll get bored with their freaking they have this activity tracker, but it's missing crucial stuff that they just added to the game, like as of a year ago, and they're just not updating because, you know, they're CCP. They'll get bored and they'll just bin the entire thing. They'll move on to something new and fancy. They just won't maintain what they've got because they're just run by marketing people, right? So, line go up. So this is another line go up. Don't listen to them, or don't listen to the marketing spiel that this is what the community is all about. It's not. Don't believe them. It's a bunch of crap, and the people who do this are actively abusing the game mechanics to make billions of ISK per hour doing autistic level stuff. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at the show.
Or you could be laughing at me.